What up, everyone? Got another unboxing here. We got my Geeky goodies. Yayo! So, if you were around for my previous videos, you'll remember I actually canceled my Geeky goodies because they were one of the very first boxes I ever got, and they were terrible. They were a bad box. They never had anything good. They never gave you good value. You barely ever got what you paid for, and they had shitty choices that were never in theme. So I just kind of brushed them off. They just weren't good, so I canceled them. And then, of course, the month I canceled them, I got that last box when I canceled them, and it was one of the best boxes I've ever got. I think it got the #1 or the #2 spot in the monthly review. It was crazy. Total turnaround. And then I missed months because they sold out so quick, so I couldn't even buy it back in. And those months were awesome too. Like, I never would have seen it coming, but that's just my luck though. Like I've always said, I had terrible luck with these boxes. But anyway, like, that's just how it is. Like, as soon as you cancel, it gets really awesome. So that's what happened. It's taken me up until now to get this box back in circulation. So the same thing's happening with Collectible Geek. They've been picking up their game a little bit too, so I'm going to try them out next month. And they have a Ninja Turtles one coming, so I'm totally trying that out. But anyway, my Geeky goodies. I missed them. I missed their little blue and red paper. I thought that was great. And their last box that I got from them was top notch. I loved it. So let's take a look at what we got. First off, t-shirt. So one thing that's good and bad about it, we got a Metroid t-shirt. And you can see the little tiny Metroid, little Samus down there. So yeah, one good thing and bad thing about this company is their t-shirt color choices. So I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to change things up. They don't want the same like gray or black shirt all the time like most companies do. So they try to do drastic colors, which is cool because they're trying to keep it interesting, but at the same time it's not cool because this is a really fucking yellow shirt, man. This is going to be very difficult to wear. Like, I'm going to have to wear this when I really want to be the center of attention, man. I can't just, like, stroll into work with this, like, bright yellow beaming sun shirt. It has a cool design on it, but it's, like, it's kind of hard to pull this off on just your average day, you know? And the same with the last one. It was, like, bright red. It's, like, red's fine sometimes, more of a subtle one. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm pretty okay with the neutral colors, like black, white, gray. I'm pretty cool with, like, any of the shirts I get to be those colors. I actually prefer white. And then occasionally an off color like blue is okay, but yellow is tough for me. But the good news is the shirt actually fit pretty well. The sleeves are always crappy, they never fit, but everything else fit pretty well. And it feels good, good quality. And then this is a different company. This is Port & Company. No tag, tagless tee. So this is a different company, which I like. Screw those Gildan bastards. So this is good. New company, new shirt, feels good. I like it. I definitely like it. Good choice. I would have picked a different color, but that's just me. Tissue paper. So next, we got an awesome one. We got a Pop figure, and I'm usually against them, but this month's Pops have been okay. Like, usually I'm against them because they're just so random and nothing. Like the F-Box ones are like previous months, but this one I was pretty happy about this. So we got an oversized Pop, and it's Cthulhu. 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 Yeah, and he's nice and huge, and he looks awesome. He just looks really cool. He's got a cool design, and he's a cool character. Who doesn't like Cthulhu? He's just really awesome. And he's going to be in Funko's Mystery Minis Horror Volume 2, which I'm super psyched about. I can't wait for those to come out. I'm so excited. But yeah, this is a really good Pop figure. I genuinely like this one. So Pops are such a gamble because usually you just get crap ones, but I like it when you can see that they like went out and picked a good one. They weren't just like, oh, fill with any Pop that's in theme. Like, no. Like, they picked one that's in theme, but they picked the best of it. Like, actually searched through and like, this is the coolest one, and this is what we'll put in. So they must have taken my reviews to heart, or my suggestions to heart, because they really changed the company around. They really like flipped it around, which is good. So I'm very happy about that. I'm totally setting that up. Good choice. Next, we got a Mystery Mini Walking Dead figure, Series 3. Now, you've seen me get upset before when companies put this in. This one specifically, because they put ones in that were extremely outdated. Like, they put the Nightmare Before Christmas ones in for their Christmas box, but those were like over a year old. Like, I'm okay with the mystery minis, but like I've said, like, it's so easy to collect and everyone has them, but it's okay if you do it right when they come out. If they're current, it's okay. I'm okay with that, because I'm still in the process of collecting them and I have a chance to get one I don't have. And it kind of comes for free in the box, so that's okay. If they had given it to me like 6 months from now, that wouldn't be okay, because I already have the collection at that point. So when it's current, when it's a brand new collection, I think that's okay. I'm okay with that. So this is fitting, and this seemed like it was okay. So I was pretty cool with them putting that in there. I didn't get a good one, so I just got Daryl, which I had already, no big deal. But you know, that doesn't matter. That's not their fault. But so I think this was okay, and that's what I said about the Mystery Minis before. So they listened to me, so that's good. I like that. Good stuff. And then we got a deck of playing cards. These are a bicycle deck of playing cards, but they're zombie ones, and there's pictures on the back. They look pretty badass. I like them. These are really cool. Little deck of playing cards. Who doesn't need one of these? And there's zombie. So that's cool. I like that. And then the last item, they put this in before. They're doing it again. I think it's going to be a continuous thing. Some cards. But not just any cards, like old school cards. Literally from 1988. These ones are called Dinosaurs Attack. And these are cool. I actually really like these. I don't think other people like them. I don't think anyone else cares about them. But I do. Because this really brings me back to my childhood, man. So my childhood was the extinction of these. I came around the card collecting game right when these were going out of phase. There were a couple of them left, but not many. So it was towards the end of the 80s. As soon as it hit 90s, they were pretty much gone. There were a few left. So you had like these in 88, or the Mario Nintendo ones were in 89, and then like the Ninja Turtle movie ones were in like 89, 90, and Batman came out at that time. They had movie ones for that, so there weren't many left around. So this really brings me back, and it's cool to see. And it's cool to see the old cards, and these are kind of violent too, so it's like, it's really awesome. It's always a fun surprise. It's not anything major. It's definitely just filler. It doesn't cost barely anything for these. Even though they're vintage, they're not that hard to find, and even when you do, they're not expensive at all, so it's just cool to have. And it still has a gum in there, so you know, like, they didn't, like, knock this off. It's not some cheap knockoff. It's actually the ones from 88 that have been sitting around somewhere, and they found them and put them in just for nostalgia's sake. And I actually really like that. I thought that was very cool, and I've taken a look at some of them. It's cool, and I may eat the gum just out of curiosity to see what happens, but it may not end well. It may end in furious explosive diarrhea, but who knows? I'm just a daring kind of guy, so we'll see how that ends up. Stand by. Anyway, so that was all the stuff in the box. Not a ton of items, but some goodies. So let's get into a value of this box. Alright. So, t-shirt. Although I disagree with some of their methods, I'm glad they picked a new t-shirt company. That's good. The tagless ones, which I appreciate. I'm not fond of their color choice, but can't ding them for that. So I'll give this 15. It was good quality. It fit well. The logo, the print is cool, and they did a good job printing it on there. It's printed on well. I can feel it by just like texture. So hopefully more to come from this t-shirt company. I'll give that 15 all day. No probs. Next, the Cthulhu. So this I gave 10. Even though it is a larger pop than usual, this might be a little more expensive and go for more, but you can still find it for 10. This might actually go for like 12 or $12.99. It might be a little higher than 10, but you still can find it for 10. I don't think this was marked up in price in general, but it may be a little more. Plus, it's also a very popular character. So 10 on the low end, but maybe like 12, $12.99. Depends on where you're shopping. Cthulhu. Next, Walking Dead Mystery Mini. Doesn't matter. $6. All of them. All the Mystery Minis are always $6, unless they're a Comic-Con exclusive. No arguments there. If you're paying more than $6, you're paying too much. Try to get them for $5 because you can, but $6 is the general amount. Next, bicycle deck of playing cards. These I actually valued fairly high because just like a normal bicycle deck is a couple dollars. Like even the cheapest plain one is a few dollars at least because there's 50 cards in there and they're so popular. Like they sell quick because you always need a deck of playing cards at some point. So many games require them. And these are specialty. They actually have different pictures on each one and they're really cool. So I actually value these at about $9.99, so around $10. Because I've bought decks of cards like this with different pictures with artist renderings or random stuff on there, and they go high, really high up there. But they go in like the 15, 20, like even higher than that range depending on what's on there. But for pictured ones, they're always more expensive. So I think 10's a reasonable amount. If you were to go to like a game store or like Target or something like that that had playing cards but found ones with pictures, they would easily be like 12 or maybe even 15. But so I think 10, like 8 to 10 is a fair pricing on that. I would pay that for some zombie cards. I think those are cool. Alright, and the last one, just the filler, these dinosaur cards. So again, these aren't super hard to find because they're still out there. They're floating around somewhere. It's just hard to come across them, but they're not super expensive. Like, I couldn't see these going for more than a couple bucks a piece. Like, a normal pack of cards is a few dollars, but these are a little bit rarer and a little bit hard to find because they're vintage, so the value goes up a tiny bit. So they could go for like $150 a pack, to maybe even like $250 a pack. So for the two of these, like $3 to $5 for just two of them. Maybe give or take a little bit, but because they're special and because they're old and cool, like $3 to $5. I think that's fair. I enjoyed them. So that brings, let's see, a total value of this from, on the low end, about 42. On the high end, almost 50. Like, it was like 48. So that's really good. On the high end, you did get double your value because this box only cost $25. And on the low end, you got like most of it. You know, at the 42, like, you got almost double. You got like almost $20 more than what you paid. So the value is decent. Not a perfect like double and then over, but it's up there. So it's pretty close to double, if not double. So I think the value is good. I thought the items were good. I like the pop. I like the theme, the Monster Apocalypse. They stayed in theme. Like, there wasn't a ton of items, but the ones they picked were good. The t-shirt could have been a better color. Honestly, they should have just gone with white or something like that, but that's okay. So overall, I like this box. I thought it was a very good one. I'm going to give this a 6.5, possibly a 7 out of 10. It's up there. The past few boxes I reviewed have gotten high scores, and last month, no one got that high. Last month, I don't think anyone got past like a 6. I think 7 was the highest score, but this month has got some good ones. Like I said, I have hope for March. March has so far been a good month, and I have good feelings about it. And we have so many more boxes to come. Oh my god. And I got so many more new ones coming. New boxes are all coming this month. It's going to be a crazy month. I haven't counted yet, I think we're going to have 14 boxes in our monthly review. Crazy. Like this, it's going to be the longest video that's ever been created. But with boxes like this, with high values, like, yes please, bring them on. We had a few bad months. February and January both kind of sucked. December was good, so March has turned out to be a good month, which I'm happy about. Thank you for boxes like bringing it back, bringing it full circle. I like that. So I think I'm going to keep my Geeky Goodies around now because they've proven themselves. They've stepped up from the Valor. Collectible Geek, we'll see. I'm bringing them back next month. So we'll see. I'm giving them another chance because they were the worst, man. They were always on bottom. They were the bottom too. But I've been watching them. They've been slowly climbing to the ranks, and they're promising some exclusive stuff. So I'm going to give them another chance, and I think they'll do a little bit better. Maybe they'll hang around for a while. So we'll see. So yeah, good box. I liked it. 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10, maybe more. I got to think about it. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what you thought of the items, and then we'll collaborate and get like a better value of this. Let me know what you think of that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for posting. Thanks for all you do. Love you all. Peace.